Welcome to GCSE Maths Help. Today we're going to be looking at algebraic proof exam paper questions. This video is a follow-on from my algebraic proof key points video, which I will link in the bio below. If you haven't watched that video, you might find it useful before looking at exam questions. For everyone else, let's get started. So our first question says, n is a positive integer. Prove algebraically that 2n squared times 3 divided by n plus 6n in brackets n squared minus 1 is a cubed number. So to start with, I'm going to multiply out the brackets. So we've got 2n squared times 3 divided by n. So the numbers times together are 6. And then we've got n squared divided by n. So that will just be 1n plus 2n cubed, because we've got 2n squared times n, plus 6n times n squared, which is 6n cubed, minus 6n. So let's gather up our like terms. So we've got 6n minus 6n, so that's no n. 2n cubed plus 6n cubed gives us 8n cubed. So now we've multiplied out the brackets, we need to think how we're going to get it in the form of a cubed number. So we've got n cubed, so that's a good start, but we need to think about the 8 in front of it. So we know that 8 is equal to 2 cubed, so we're going to rewrite this expression as 2n, all in brackets, all cubed. So this shows that it doesn't matter what value n is, it can be written as a cubed number. We haven't added or taken anything away, we've just expanded the brackets and then gathered up the like terms. So we can expand out this bracket again to give us 2 cubed is 8 and n cubed is n cubed. So that proves that it's the same formula, it's just written differently. So our next question says, tick whether each statement is true or false. Give a reason for your answer. So part A says, when x squared equals 16, the only value that x can be is 4. Well, we know that's not true because it could be minus 4 squared is equal to 16. So part B says, when n is a positive integer, the value of 2n is always a factor of the value of 20n. So we can write 20n as 10 times 2n. So that proves that it is always a factor. So we can tick true for that one. So part C says, when y is positive, the value of y squared is always greater than the value of y. So if we say y is equal to 2, y squared is equal to 4, which is greater than the value of y. But if we say y is equal to a half, so that's positive like it says, but y squared is equal to a quarter, which isn't greater than the value of y. So we can tick that that's false. The value of y squared isn't always greater than the value of y when y is between 0 and 1. So our last question says, c is a positive integer. Prove that 6c cubed plus 30c divided by 3c squared plus 15 is an even number. So I'm going to start by factorising the top and the bottom. So we've got 6c cubed plus 30c divided by 3c squared plus 15. So if we factorise the top, we can take out 6c as a factor. That leaves us with c squared plus 5 in the bracket. And then on the bottom, we can take out 3 as a factor. And that leaves us with c squared plus 5. So that means because the brackets are the same at the top and the bottom, we can cancel them out, because anything times c squared plus 5 divided by c squared plus 5 is the number that you started with. So we're left with 6c divided by 3, which is equal to 2c. So if c turns out to be an even number times 2 is an even number. If c turns out to be an odd number times 2 is equal to an even number. So it doesn't matter what number c ends up being, this expression is always going to be an even number. I really hope you found this video helpful. If you would like to have a little recap on the key points on this topic, click the link in the bio below. Don't forget to subscribe to GCSE Maths Help with the subscribe button below, or you can check out my Instagram page at GCSE Maths Help for more videos and tips. Thanks for watching!